Hello students, today we are going to start a new chapter, that is current electricity. In current electricity, there is a very important concept, that is Ohm's law. So what is Ohm's law all about? Ohm's law basically a relationship between current and voltage, which says when there is a resistor and we establish a potential difference across it, then it states that it states that the current flowing between the 2 points in a conductor is directly proportional to the potential difference between the 2 points. That is, suppose we have a resistor and by virtue of battery we can establish potential difference across it, right? Suppose these are the 2 points A and B, and across it we have established a potential difference V. So Ohm's law basically says that I will be directly proportional to potential difference between these 2 points, right? So we can write it as V upon I as a constant, and here constants comes out to be resistance. So V upon I equal to R, and we can say V equal to IR. So this is the Ohm's law in point form, right? This is the Ohm's law in point form. Here important point is to be noted that when we say I is directly proportional to V, then constant temperature should be constant. Temperature should be constant. At the constant temperature, this is the valid point. I will be directly proportional to V, right? If we vary the temperature, we cannot say I is directly proportional to V for that particular section, right? So this is the vector form. This is the Ohm's law in a scale point form, right? This is the Ohm's law in point form. So now we can say in the vector form, the same law can be in the vector form, can be written as the Ohm's law in vector form. Now we will say Ohm's law in vector form. The same law in vector form can be written as J is directly proportional to E, where J is current density, and E is electric field, right? So J will be directly proportional to E, and in other words we can say, if we put a constant of proportionality, we can say J equal to sigma E, right? What is the sigma here? Sigma is conductivity. Sigma is conductivity of the material. Conductivity of the material, right? If we want to have a unit of this quantity, then we can say what would be the unit of this? The unit could be written as per ohm per meter, or mho per meter, or Siemens per meter, right? How could be this written? If we know the formula, the current density, we know the formula of the current density, we know the formula of E, so we can write the conductivity, we can write the unit of conductivity, right? So if we put this into the graph in a graphical form, So we say that if we put the in the graphical form, that is V versus I, then we will have a linear relationship between V and I. Why? Because V is directly proportional to I, right? And V equal to IR, right? Yeah, RI. So here we can see, if the put this graph in perspective